afternoon. So the Ubisoft press conferences opens up with South Park, the fractured but whole, as in the conjunction but, and then whole as in fractured asshole. I played South Park Stick of Truth and I liked it, and I would totally play another one. I'm not like a super fan of the show, but whenever it's on, I'll watch it occasionally. I usually find myself laughing. That's the first game. I'm like, alright, that's nice. Before I move on, I want to say, Aisha Tyler, I hate you. She's okay on Whose Line Is It Anyway. That's a fantastic show about improv. You should totally watch it if you don't. And she's decent on Archer, and she's decent as Lana on Archer, but that's usually just because Archer's always making fun of her. But here she is not funny at all. She's constantly just unnecessarily swearing and making absurdly obscene sex jokes. She's horrible. She's so annoying. It's like I'd rather have Phil Spencer standing up there kind of talking monotonely, reading a speech, than her trying to be funny. It's insufferably bad. And I guess this conference was slightly better than the EA one because it didn't have like a middle section that I completely skipped over. But it still wasn't great. Hold on, I need some more water. Now I feel like a waterbed inside. I'm gonna go get some bread. This'll have to do. I think those are mangoes. So you got this new game called For Honor. It's a really generic title. And it's got like Vikings and samurais and knights all like just running and just fighting really hard. It's got kind of a gritty, brutal look to it. It's like Deadliest Warrior the game, backed by Ubisoft. It actually looks really simple. Just a bunch of people running into a castle and just fighting. Combat will make or break this game. If that is all they have, the combat better be damn good. If it's just a stereotypical hack and slash, this game's gonna suck. At the same time, the trailer was kind of cool. There's an expansion for The Crew, which I completely forgot about, called Wild Run. It's one of like 8 racing games that was released last year. Trials Fusion's getting an awesome level max, and Aisha Tyler was really annoying. She's like, if you're not excited for this, I hate you, because it's a cat riding a unicorn. I'm like, that's not... People don't know! Show some more gameplay for Tom Clancy's The Division, and it has like that fake player chat that they do. So I wonder how the online's gonna work, because they had like a party of friends, like meeting another group of players, like in the world, and they better not turn into an MMO. It better not. And then they like attacked them and stole all the money, and at the end of that, one of the players just betrayed everybody and was like, alright, if they have the option to do that, everyone's just gonna betray everyone. It's like, why wouldn't you shoot your friends and take their stuff then? And also, Half-Life 3 confirmed. They have 2 space games. They have Anno, which is essentially SimCity on the moon. And they had another space game that looked kind of like Adrift, that first person, like Gravity the game. But I don't remember what it was called. Trackmania Turbo's weird racing game, kind of like Grand Theft Auto Online, where it's all insane, just going up through the air and upside down and everything. And then a Just Dance game's like, alright, wait a second. That made me think, it's like, Just Dance is still a thing, like really, like that's perfectly okay, I guess. But how are they showing stuff from Just Dance and not from Rock Band and Guitar Hero? I've watched everything from E3 except the PC gaming show actually now, so there is no footage of Rock Band 4 or Guitar Hero Live anywhere at E3, which was a terrible move on Activision and Harmonix's, whoever owns them's part. I don't even think people know that instrument games are about to come back this fall. The 2 of them are competing. I'm ready for more Guitar Hero. I don't know if the rest of the world is, but they need to advertise that. What are they doing? Granted, if you're watching E3, you're probably a hardcore gamer, and you probably already know about that. But still, it's like, we don't know much about Rock Band 4. We know what Guitar Hero Live is doing, and we just don't like it, but at least they're trying something new. But they need to cover these games, like, my goodness. We have another fake player chat demo of Rainbow Six Siege, and comparatively to some of the other first-person shooters that have been shown at E3, the game looks kind of ugly. And it doesn't look nearly as good as the, like, 5 people in a rich people house, like, battle for a hostage that it did in the initial trailer. So this looks far less interesting, but I'm still excited for it. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, boring. And then they show this, like, open-world parachute-in guy thing. I'm like, is this Just Cause 3? He's like, no, it's Square Enix. And this looks like Just Cause 3 plus Grand Theft Auto 5 plus Far Cry 3, and it's, like, the South American, like, it's Ghost Recon Wildlands is what it is, so I guess that's a big deal if you like Ghost Recon. And that's the Ubisoft press conference. Not really a single good announcement that I'm like, oh my gosh. Just trying to suffer through Aisha Tyler's awful presenting. And, that's it.